Today, we spend the vast majority of our lives inside, boxed in by drywall, metal, and synthetic plastics. We tend to think of these materials as neutral backdrops to our day, but from an evolutionary standpoint, they're biologically alien, and living surrounded by them keeps our baseline physiological stress levels subtly elevated. This raises a question about the purpose of our homes. What if the walls around us could do more than provide shelter and actually functioned as a form of active healthcare? A growing body of scientific evidence shows that introducing natural wood into these environments provides a measurable shift in our biology. The research maps out how timber lowers blood pressure, strengthens the immune system, sharpens our focus, and physically regulates the safety of the home. These biological effects suggest that interior design acts as an invisible intervention, requiring a new approach to how we construct our living spaces. The human body relies on environmental cues to regulate its fight or flight response. The specific sight, scent, and texture of natural wood send a powerful signal to the nervous system that you are in a safe environment. This graph tracks cardiovascular response to cedar scent. Systolic and diastolic blood pressure begin a rapid drop between 40 and 60 seconds. This relaxation cascades. Oncology waiting rooms with rhymphylic wood showed a 7.5% cortisol drop compared to standard clinical spaces. We can even track this deactivation of the sympathetic nervous system in our saliva, where markers of stress like alpha amylase significantly decrease in the presence of specific woods like Japanese cedar. The physical presence of timber moves the human nervous system out of chronic stress and into a state of measurable biological relaxation. To protect themselves from harm, living forest trees constantly release invisible aromatic defense compounds into the air called phytoncides. This flowchart shows how inhaling phytoncides increases the activity and multiplies the abundance of natural killer cells, our primary defenders against viruses and early tumors. It elevates anti-cancer proteins like perforin. This remarkably durable immune response persists for 7 to 30 days after initial exposure. Beyond the air, wood is hostile to surface bacteria. Researchers at Freiburg University Hospital found that dangerous germs die significantly faster on untreated pine heartwood than they do on standard hospital plastics. Wood acts as a persistent dual-threat shield. It neutralizes bacteria on physical contact while upgrading your internal immune defenses for weeks at a time. These benefits extend to schools and modern corporate offices. Surrounding workers with wood-veneered furniture measurably boosts executive function, the ability to plan and focus, while also sparking higher creativity. The psychological impact is documented across all age groups. Researchers consistently find reductions in tension, anger, and fatigue in adults, while nursery workers report significantly fewer instances of drowsiness and difficulty concentrating in young children learning in wooden rooms. On a physical level, wood has low thermal conductivity, meaning it doesn't pull heat away from the body. In elder care facilities, wooden floors built on joist structures provide superior impact absorption, significantly reducing bone fractures from falls compared to concrete. This gauge shows wood's ability to act as an indoor climate manager. Untreated wood absorbs and releases moisture, naturally stabilizing indoor humidity within the healthy zone of 40 to 70%. Materials like chipboard even bind harmful airborne compounds to filter the air. Researchers note that these physiological effects require specific timing. The data shows that sustained exposure of 10 to 75 minutes is necessary for the body to experience these holistic benefits. The combined physical and chemical properties of timber simultaneously protect our bodies from environmental injury and our minds from cognitive fatigue. You do not need to live in a forest to leverage nature as a biological intervention. You can capture these benefits exactly where you already live. The science is clear. Natural wood passively dials down cortisol, elevates immune cells for a month, sharpens your focus, and regulates the air you breathe. To apply this, introduce a single raw wood or wood-veneered desk to your primary workspace. This ensures you hit the required 10 to 75 minutes of daily exposure while you work. Second, you can introduce immune-boosting phytocidins to your bedroom by using cedar or hinoki cypress essential oils in a diffuser while you sleep. Third, swap plastic kitchen surfaces for untreated pine cutting boards to utilize the wood's natural antimicrobial properties. The materials we choose to live with shape our biology. Selecting nature's oldest building material over synthetic alternatives is a simple, beautiful step toward a more resilient life.